Okay, walking the south side junction trail here, just across the river from Thurmond. Well, tried to start filming a little bit sooner, but didn't work out like I planned. A lot of people want to buy the bikes may not want to be on my YouTube, so I decided let's go ahead and start over again. I love coming down here. It's a beautiful area. Although I think the last time I was on this particular trail was probably back in late April, early May, something like that. I come to Thurmond a lot because Thurmond's just over there. I'm always coming to Thurmond. Used to come down here about once a week. Here lately I haven't come down here as much. I'm filming these videos on September 26th, 2021. Be beautiful to hear when the trees get turned. Some of them are already starting to sing. I don't see any through here, but I noticed up on the mountains you can see a few that's got a reddish, orangish, yellowish tint. I don't know if the camera picked them up or not, because I pointed that out when I was crossing the Thurmond Bridge, but I don't know if the camera picked them up or not. I know there's a few Mount Hope starting to turn too. A couple of nights ago, we actually got our first frost. I don't think it frosted in Mount Hope, but my mom had to scrape ice off her car, and I talked to some co-workers that I work with over at Logan's that live in Beckley had to deal with the frost. I think there might have been a little bit Mount Hope. I'm not sure. I know that a couple of nights ago, I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday morning, it was cold. Kind of unusual for this time of year. It's usually mid-October when we get a first frost. So, could be a cold, snowy winter this winter. Make sure I don't lose my flashlight. I almost did in the train station there. Didn't pay a whole lot for it. It's like $5 at Lowe's. But still, it's a very nice flashlight. Up there's the Thurmond Bending Trail. I think they call it the Rim Trail. I definitely need to walk this after the trees get full. After the trees turn, I see a few yellow here and there. And there's a few trees here and there, you can see some yellow leaves. So they are starting to turn. I think the last time I came down here was on this particular trail. I'm thinking late April, early May. I know the last time I came to Thurmond itself, I think I was walking over there in the riverbank from that sandbar over here. I'm not quite to the sandbar yet. I'm almost to the sandbar. I'm supposed to be on the other side of the river, of course. I think I walked that for like a ways on the riverbank. So also today I caught that very rare move on the main line. That was actually a Canadian National grain train. It's a good catch, but so odd because that's the first time I've seen Canadian National Power in Thurmond. I think I've seen a few Union Pacific and Southern Pacific in the past, but never filmed them because at the time I hadn't started my YouTube. And I still can't get the old YouTube I used to have. It's annoying, but I can't get to it. This switch thing still moves. You can actually still move the switch and switch this. I haven't done it lately. You can out here with a friend one day so they can record me. Because it's kind of hard to hold the camera, film, and move the switch at the same time. It's a great little trail. I love how the rail yard's still here. And there's the avalanche I caused that day. I picked up a small rock on top of the mountain. Not avalanche, but rock slide, I mean. I have no idea. I do remember on the trail there, years ago, I was with my mom and I pulled up and a few friends. I pulled up some kind of rock. Pick up this kind of rock, weird looking rock, and next thing I know, the whole hillside's moving under my feet, and I managed to barely escape my life. I have no idea if all that was for me pulling that one rock or not. That's literally all I did was stand on this ledge here, picked up this weird looking rock. Of course, I don't know what happened to the weird looking rock, because when that started sliding, I ran for cover, and the weird looking rock wasn't in my hand anymore. I know this track's been abandoned for decades, but you still want to look and make sure there's no train coming. You never know. Okay. On a more serious note, when the trains do come through Thurmond, and they go through, sometimes it sounds like they're right here next to you when they're really across the river. It's kind of creepy. I think I got at least one video on my old YouTube. I accidentally locked myself out of if we could hear the train next to you. That's the farthest away track. I think there's 4 tracks here. Back that way a little bit, there's like 6 tracks, I think. I'm gonna probably stop filming here and start my second video. I get to the